In my dream, I see myself standing with a group of people all dressed in white. I see the Lord to the right. I see this gate, beautiful gate, shining with diamonds. And now the Lord does this. And the gates open, and the first man goes in. And she played beautiful music, came out of that organ, heavenly music. And then the gates closed, and the Lord did. Then the next person went. My turn came. I'm now on the front. I looked at the Lord. You can imagine what I felt. I'm feeling it now. He said, yes. He said, no.
This is a story of redemption, a powerful testimony that will shake the soul of any believer. It's about Pastor Benny Hinn's encounter with heaven and hell, a divine moment that changed the course of his life forever. Let me take you back to April 2016, when Pastor Benny Hinn, during his tour to South Africa, shared a testimony that laid bare the truth about life, faith, and the ultimate journey beyond the veil of this world. In 2015, Pastor Benny Hinn suffered a heart attack. He was rushed to the hospital, and as doctors prepared for heart surgery, Pastor Benny had a dream unlike any other. In this dream, he found himself standing in a long line. But this wasn't just any queue, it was the line to the very gates of heaven. The atmosphere was unlike anything he could describe, a mixture of awe and reverence, but also fear. Every person in line was draped in pure white garments, their faces filled with anticipation, yet some were etched with worry. Ahead of him, Pastor Benny could see the gate, glowing with a divine radiance that seemed to pull every eye toward it. It was no ordinary gate. It emanated the authority of the King of Kings himself. Standing there was Jesus, robed in dazzling light that could only be described as the embodiment of holiness. His presence was commanding and unyielding, yet it carried an undeniable sense of justice. Beside him, a woman played the piano, a piano unlike any other Pastor Benny had ever seen. Its music was not just sound, it was the language of eternity. Every note carried weight, resonating with either the joy of heaven or the sorrow of separation. This wasn't just music for the sake of music. No, it was music that decided fate. As each person approached the gate, Jesus would simply nod his head. One nod. That was all it took to determine eternity. If the nod was in approval, the pianist would play melodies that resonated with the glory of heaven, and the gates would swing open, ushering the person into eternal bliss. The air seemed to sing with joy as the chosen ones stepped through. But if the nod was one of disapproval, the music changed. The once heavenly harmonies turned chilling, sending shivers through the line. It was then that demons would appear, their forms dark and menacing, snatching the soul away to hell. Here's the most shocking part. Only 20